What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. This is your mental health check in. How are you? Please be 100% honest with your answer. And let me reassure you this: on this YouTube channel, this is your safe spot. This is your safest spot right here. You feel free to speak your mind. Whatever is on your mind or what you go through, no matter how bad it is, please speak up. You know, believe it or not, someone's mental health is a lot more important than what some people think. And to be honest with you, some people can't help believe I say this, but some people know that mental health is very important, and they still find a way to fuck with your mind. And that sucks. And I say that because, you know what? That's happened to me before. Many, many times. Why is that, you think? Well, that's obvious. Because I have a wheelchair. As I've explained to you, all my level 1 spinal bifida affects is just my balance. That's it. That's all it affects, is just my balance. But because I'm sitting down in a wheelchair, I've never been on dates, never been through a relationship. I've tried, yes. And I've had that experience where someone has made me think that, make him think he's in a relationship. He's out of the friend zone. And then 2 days later, say, now we're just friends. And moved around, just like it's nothing, moved on like it's nothing. That will fuck with somebody's mind a lot more than what some people might think. Or they know it will, but they really don't care. I'll put it that way. They just flat out don't care. In my mind, for me, the fact that I'm sitting down, it seems like, if I say something, it just goes in one ear right out the other. No, and that's no offense to anybody here on YouTube. That's a lot of times I get that feeling, or have that feeling, is if somebody's in front, talking to me in person. It goes right in one ear, right out the other, and they think, a lot of people think they can just get away with it, and think, he's just sitting down, he won't say nothing, he won't do nothing. And that's really not the case. And I say that because, again, I've told you, I had a buddy of mine who calls me his big brother. I call him my little brother, who was born with cerebral palsy, if I'm saying that right. He went through that same situation, I guess, is the best way to say it. Except, he can walk. He's, has a little bit of a balance problem, or a balance issue, I guess is the right word to say. But that doesn't make me less of a human. He called me one night. and said, I'm done. I don't want to be here. And I think it was till about 3 o'clock the next morning. I stayed up with him just to make sure he was okay. And about 3 o'clock the next morning, he said, man, bro, I'm going to get some sleep. And, I thought, okay, so do I. We're on the same page. Let's get some sleep. I said, you call me the next morning so I know you're still here, so I know we're still going. And it's just, he texted me. He texted me first and said, hey, bro, are you up? I said, yeah, I'm up. And he called me and said, thank you. Thank you for saving my life. People just don't get it sometimes. People see other people with more, more to their disability. Some people see other people with a more serious disability, or they might see somebody that's in a wheelchair or on a walker or even crutches or even a cane. Or maybe they'll see somebody who is an amputee, for example. Maybe they're an amputee of the right arm or their hand, either right or left hand. Or maybe they don't have their leg, or they're an amputee of their foot. And, people see some people with a disability and think, we can really just screw with them. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not here because of that. A lot of people are not here because of that. It sucks. And it really does. Because, you know what? Like I said, it's happened to me. Because I'm sitting down. A lot of people think, he's sitting down. We can do whatever we want, and it ain't gonna affect him. Well, that's where a lot of people are really messed up. This one's hard. Because I'm one as well that went through a lot of hell. I went through a lot of depression. And yes, I called that person out. But at the same time, that depression got so bad, there was times I didn't want to be here. And when that, like I said, when that feeling hit, I thought, okay, time to do something about this. And that's when, I went to my doctor, my family doctor, and I talked to them about it. And they put me on something for my depression that I had, which I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. And again, I'm still taking that today, or tonight. It's nighttime here. But what I'm saying to you is this: it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm not okay. I need help. And is it easy to say you need help? Depends on the situation. And a lot of times, no, it's not easy. And to be honest with you, I was scared to death. I was scared shitless, to be honest with you. But as soon as I got on, my depression medicine, I felt a whole hell of a lot better. I'm still trying to get my strength back from when I had pneumonia a few months ago, like I posted here as a YouTube video to let you know what's going on there. But other than that, I felt so much better. I feel so much better. I feel like $1,000. I feel like $1 million, to be honest with you, as far as mental health goes. And it's one of those things, I'll tell you. And this is what I had to do with my, what's this, like with my social media. When I went through all that, after I got a hold of things, and what I mean by that is when I got to the doctor and told him about it, and was able to catch this thing early, I thought, that's enough. That scared the hell out of me. That scared me, and I'm not going back to that position. And nobody deserves to go through that at all. No matter what your no matter